Okay, so here we are, video number 1 with Sam. So we're just going to play through the clip and then maybe have a closer look at times. Speed it up a little bit. Slow down. Speed it on to the first ball. So obviously just looking at a straight drive. So he's got a nice setup there initially. Tending to move his back leg along once he's hit the ball. So yeah, it tends to walk through as he's striking it. But if we just pause that, I'll just go back a few frames. So his hands go back nice and straight there. As the ball comes out, look where his bat's pointing. So it's quite obvious there. Steps into the ball. He's got to step into the ball, kind of give himself some more space to allow his hands to come through because he's trying to hit the ball straight. Just with that back leg moving. So he just needs to try and obviously keep that back foot still like we talked about. Think about that back swing, not coming around that front pad, like so. Hits the ball nicely, like I say, he's got a good setup, good contact on the ball. Just needs to make those slight adjustments to it. It's a good strike. He's taking his hands back a long way, so that's good. So yeah, just hitting on the move there a little bit. Goes to video number 2, just play it through. So already there his setup looks much better with his hands. His hands are actually being pushed. He's trying to work, get his hands back towards off stump. His back's come through lovely and straight there. That was much better. So again, we just had that slight rotation behind him with his back swing. And just that back foot moving. It's better. Got his hands on top of the ball. And there's that swing towards the leg side, but kept his back foot still for longer there, and that was better. Got base, much better base again. So he's conscious of those hands. Again, he's hitting that on the walk. So video number 3. Nice back path. That's a nice back path again. Because that back foot's coming, he's just tending his back to finish round to the leg side. If he keeps his back foot still, he's not going to have that rotation of the shoulders. So let's just see what his shoulders do. So as the ball comes, downswing. Just that left side's coming out a bit early, but that's because his back leg's coming through there. Back leg's hips come through, shoulders have followed. Well weighted, hit down on the ball, that was good. Kept his back foot nice and still then. Good control. Again, just that rotation of the shoulders because of his back leg spinning around. Okay, so here's the next video. Got a few people watching. He's got a step and a stop there because we put a tennis ball behind his back foot. So he needs to try and think step, stop, watch and wait, we said. Hands are good there. Again, so that's kind of making him think about him kind of not moving his back foot. Not easy with the feeds, they're probably not full enough, but at least he's keeping a base. That's just his front side dropping out a little bit early, but still generating good power, so that's good. Ball's bouncing a bit high for him, to be fair. Let's have a look at the next video. Again, I'm feeding the ball to him now. So he's got a bit more pace on the ball. Just that one needs to hit a little bit straighter through mid-on. Just needs to wait, try and get his front foot to the ball. So can he wait a little bit longer? Again, his left foot's just gone a little bit wide on the ball. So the ball's kind of hit middle, his front foot's gone down the leg side, those hips come around again. So can he push his head towards the line of the ball? Let's have a look at it. So again, just want to try and hit that too square of the wicket, try and punch it down the ground a little bit more. But definitely see the difference in him just placing the ball behind his back foot. That was a nice shot. So he got across to the ball. Intended to move that back foot again. Not as obvious kind of rotation around to the leg side though. So that's really good. There we go, that's much better. Still bottom hand wants to come in a bit early. But that hip's not driving through and he's not on the warp, so that's excellent, that's what we want. So next video. There we go, so we've just spoken about him waiting for the ball a little bit longer. Think about the height of the ball once it's bounced. Obviously the higher it bounces, if we attack it, the harder it is to get down or hit down on the ball, more likely we're going to drive the ball in the air. So he's working hard at that, so that's good. He's thinking about it. Might be trying to hit it too square. Not an easy exercise this, for the ball bouncing a few times. Much better though, back foot, not tending to rotate around as much. Still think he could kind of work on using that left side a little bit longer, getting his foot to the ball. Just needs to get into line there a bit more, try and get across. That's a good effort. It's a nice shot. Still thinking about that backswing, so that's good. Again, tending to go around to the leg side, just needs to open up a bit more there. Okay, so here we are, Sam bowling now. Let's slow this down. Let's have a little look. Slow it right down. So he's got a good approach, nice gather, good jump. Just forces that down the leg side. Just see what happens there. So it's just gone with the wrist a little bit there. Tends to fall off the line a little bit. Let's have a look at another delivery then. So I like the fact that he's got a good approach, good arm action when he's running in like he's running 100 metres. Gets nice and close to the wickets. He's got a good take off, good front arm, and then that follow through there. That was a much better delivery, so it's more behind the ball. Lovely position there, good front arm looking over his shoulder. Back foot contact, front foot contact, arm rotations, wrist in behind the ball more there. And he's completed his arms all the way through to his hip. Yeah, that's really nice. So that's a good example, nice action. Okay, so here's another one. Another look again, excellent approach, really good, attacking the crease. Nice gather. Getting good height there as well, he's looking at the target, that's really good. Front arm, back foot contact, front arm's nice and high again. Got the front arm block, so perhaps he's closing his front arm off a little bit too much there. So that front arm's tending to go towards fine leg. So he just needs to make sure it's going at the target a little bit more. Get that arm driving through. Fed off the line a little bit. So can he keep going a little bit straighter afterwards? So front arm, front elbow at the target a bit more. Follow through a little bit straighter, try not to fall off. So next video. Should be coming to shot soon. So nice delivery, nice follow through straighter, is more balanced to the crease there, looks like. Head's more upright, push his head forwards more. More balance throughout, so that was a really nice example there, that was good. Next delivery. Head position again. Delivery stride looks comfortable there, that's good. So he can consider as well, if the ball's bowling that angle, he can consider perhaps bowling at times a little bit wider from the crease. If he's just sliding it down leg side slightly, something to consider. Okay, so last video. Nice approach again, good effort. Nice gather, good take off. Yeah, just needs to kind of get the ball around a little bit further, doesn't he? So watch if I can drive that back leg through. Can he drive that back leg through? Good. Arm in. Finishes his arms off. But consistent length again. So we've got one more delivery. Let's have a little look at this one. Let's zoom in a bit as well. So nice takeoff. Just go back a little bit. Really nice position there. Just keeps his wrist in behind the ball more there, rather than kind of angling it down the leg side. So just needs to think about keeping his wrist in behind the ball. Trying to keep that body going straight as well.